you doing? What's up? Welcome back to another My Hero Academia reaction video. Oh my word, man. What now? What now? Where do we go from here? I don't know, man. I don't know. The last episode was completely freaking insane. And now I find myself sitting here questioning everything. Like, literally everything. What now? What now, man? I don't know. I was so curious. What happens now? Is All Might done? That's it, kaput. So what? It's all on Deku. And what about All For One? He's in jail now. And then what? What does that mean for the abilities? Where's the story? What happens next? I have to know. So let's find out. All right. Like, subscribe. Check out the Unblurred reactions uploaded early to Patreon. Which, by the way, we did upload the other episode early. And I'll probably do that going forward. So, huge shout out to everybody on the Patreon. Hope you enjoyed the early reaction. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 12. But first, let me just take a moment to tell you about today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Now, if you don't know what a VPN is, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. Simply put, it's an application that you install that protects and encrypts all of your online data. And in today's world where most people are online constantly, you really need to have a VPN installed to keep all of your online data safe. However, online protection is just one of the many benefits that comes with having Surfshark VPN. For example, you have access to worldwide streaming content. Streaming sites like Netflix, Disney+, Amazon Prime all have built-in region blockers, which means every single country only gets access to about 15% of the entire site's content. And with a VPN installed, you can get access to 100% of the worldwide streaming content available at your fingertips. Recently, I used my VPN to change my IP location to a US server and get access to the full seasons of Supernatural and the final season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But my favorite use for Surfshark VPN has to be simply getting access to anime content early. If you don't know what I mean, sites like Crunchyroll upload the anime episodes an hour earlier to Japanese servers, meaning that if you change your IP location to a Japanese server, you get access to new anime episodes an hour earlier. Or you can change your IP location to a Singapore server and access the free YouTube channel Muse Asia, which also uploads anime episodes an hour earlier, including dub and correctly subbed episodes, which is what I got to do when I was watching the recent season of Re:Zero. I was able to watch them an hour earlier and upload my reactions an hour earlier, thanks to Surfshark and Muse Asia. And with new worldwide policies cracking down on strict age verification on certain websites online, you are now having to expose your data even more by trusting these websites with either your passport or your driving license. But with a VPN, you don't have to do that. You can change your IP address and get access to all the sites without any problems. But one of the absolute best benefits to all of this is that Surfshark VPN is one of the only VPN providers that provides unlimited device installation, meaning you can share this with family members or you can just install it on every single device in your house. My wife has it, I have it, we have it on our TVs, consoles, laptop, computer, both our phones. Unlimited devices means unlimited devices. This just means you can use your VPN worldwide, and with their public Wi-Fi protection as well, it doesn't matter where you are, you're always going to be safe whenever you connect to Wi-Fi outside of your own home. Now, I know what you're thinking. Luke, this must be so expensive. We get all of this? Well, you would be wrong. It actually costs less than $2 a month, plus 4 months extra, and they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can sign up, and if it's not for you, cancel, get all your money back. But I can tell you right now, it will be for you. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description, or simply enter the code G.O.T Games at checkout to save yourself 4 months extra. Get yourself that 30-day money-back guarantee as well, just for that extra peace of mind. Go sign up right now. Honestly, having a VPN installed is so essential in today's world. It is very important you do it, and you might as well get the lowest price and best VPN on the market, and that is Surfshark VPN. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Now, back to the reaction.
捉えられたノームはいずれもこれまでと同様、人間的な反応がなく、新たな情報は得られそうにありません。保管されていたという倉庫は消し飛ばされており、彼らの製造方法についても追って調査を進めるしかありません。バーからも連中の個人情報は上がってねえんだろう。現在調査中です。大元は捕らえたものの、信楽をはじめとした実行犯らは丸々取り逃がした。とびきり甘く採点したとして痛み分けといったところか。バカ野郎、平和の象徴と引き換えだぞ。オールマイトの弱体化が世間にさらされ、 もう今までの絶対に倒れない平和の象徴はいない。
It's interesting how much people like know because there's like layered information like around All Might, isn't there? There's All Might's weakened state, his injury, and then all the way down to the bottom of the list, like in terms of number of people that know, is the transfer of One for All.
国民にとってもヴィランにとってもな。
たった一人にもたれかかったツケだな。
バカも集まりゃここまでできると全員知った。俺は恐れているよ。最初期のプロファイリングじゃ子供の感触とまで言われていた主犯格信楽戸村の犯行計画は数を重ねるごとに回りく世間への影響を見据えたものになっている。奴は考え成長している。そしてオールマイトが崩れ以前にも増して抑圧がなくなろうとしている状況。連合は失敗するたび力をつけていく。こうも都合よく勢力拡大の余地が残っていくものかね。
こうなることも向こうの手の内だと。
結果論じゃないのか。わからん。ただ一つ確実に言えるのは奴らは必ず捕らえなきゃならん。我々警察もヴィラン受け取り係などと言われている場合じゃない。改革が必要だ。
私の
This is all well and good, but I want to see All Might, the information. I want to have a conversation with frickin' Deku. There's so much going on, man. So much going on. All well and good. Then they're not wrong. What happens now? I don't know. Hence my ramblings at the beginning of this episode.
平和の象徴は死にました。しかしまだやらねばならぬことがあります。
信楽戸村、志村の孫か。
それってオール・フォー・ワンの発言だろ。根拠が薄くないか。二人ともその志村って先代の家族と交流はなかったのか。
ああ、
なぜ。
志村は夫を殺されていてな。我が子をヒーローの世界から遠ざけるべく里子に出している。俺と年寄りには私にもしものことがあってもあの子には関わらないでほしいと。
I see.
個人との約束が逆にやるせないな。
お師匠がせめて平穏にと決別した血縁。
Can we not just get All Might like some kind of like Batman or Iron Man or fucking any kind of suit? Like, are there no like Batman in the My Hero Academia universe, like suits that allow you to power up a little bit? Can we not just get All Might one of them, or boom, send him back out there, all good? Surely there's got to be one lying around somewhere.
見つけて彼を。
ダメだ。見つけてどうする。お前はもう奴をヴィランとして見れてない。必ず迷う。素性がどうであれ、奴は犯罪者だ。信楽の捜査はこれから俺と塚内で行っていく。
His
お
quirk
前は
is
遊園
vicious
に
as
残
well.
ってすべきことを全うしろ。
I wonder if quirks, did they explain, like, are quirks based on, like, personalities? So if you got a darker personality, will you get a more evil sort of based quirk?
平
Or
和
is
の
it
象
just
徴ではいられなくなった
the
と
more
して
evil the
も
quirk, the more likely
オール
you
マ
are?
イトはまだ生きてるんだ。
あの後、僕らは轟くんたちと合流し、かっちゃんを警察に送り届けた。かっちゃんは静かだった。
Imagine they want to talk to him for a long time.
そして半日以上をかけて、僕らは家路をたどった。
Surely they could. Surely they could have played that off better, right? Like I don't understand why they couldn't have literally just said that it was one of the guy's quirks that he was fighting against. Like he zapped me with this laser. I mean, and it made me look like that. Now I'm fine, but you can't ever see me again ever.
すごいこと起きてるわショート。母さんのお見舞いから連絡返してくれないから心配したよ。
悪い姉さん。
ちょっと前に帰ってきてね。ずっとああなの。
Is that Endeavor?
オールマイトが本当にもう前線に立てなくなったのなら、ナンバーワンの地位は。
こんな形で認めんぞ。
Man, he's
認めてたまるか。
very like
認め
Kachan,
るわ
isn't
けに
he?
はいかんのだ。
おかえり。
Got that Kachan in him.
オールマイト大変だったみたいだね。 伊豆雲帰り道大変だったでしょ。
She handled that pretty well. I thought she'd freak out.
この先どうなるのか。僕の行動は本当にあれで良かったのか。オールマイト。
Yes, just dream about All Might.
ちょっとどこ行くの？もうご飯できるよ。
Oh, All Might wants to see him. I'm not surprised. I imagine this is a big deal right now. Like, it's probably one of the main things All Might's thinking about. I mean, he's just given One for All to someone else, and now he's lost his ability. I don't even know. You know, I mean, he must have seen this coming, but I don't even know how he must be feeling.
やっと来た。
オールマイト。
遅いよもう。君ってやつは本当に言われたことを守らない。
What is the deal with grown-ups just punching kids, man? Why is this a common thing in this fucking anime?
全て無に帰るところだったんだぞ。
Oh,
全く誰に似たのやら。
are you insane, bro? Literally saved Kachan.
緑谷少年、私ね、事実上の引退だよ。
I get that he's angry, but not punch in the face
なくなっ
angry.
てしまった。ワン・フォー・オールの残り火は消え、おまけにマッスルフォームもろくに維持できなくなってしまった。
Wait, he can't keep his muscle form anymore. I kind of thought the two were hand in hand. I thought his muscle form was part of One for All. Was the muscle form his quirk? No, because he didn't have a quirk before. Wait, All Might said he was also quirkless. So he didn't have a quirk, but has a muscle form? How does that work?
だというのに君は毎度何度言われても飛び出していってしまうし、何度言っても体を壊し続けるし。だから今回は。
Bro, you told him to do that as well. You're giving him mixed
君が
messages.
初めて怪我をせず窮地を脱したこと、すごく嬉しい。
Well, you punched him in the face!
これから私は君の育成に専念していく。この調子で頑張ろうな。
He's gonna be an abusive parent.
君は本当に言われたことを守らないの。その泣き虫直さないとって言ったろ。
頬に残る弱々しい痛みが僕にオールマイト時代の終幕をじんじんと告げていた。
It was a beautiful moment, but I'm not blinded by the fact that Deku threw in a slight little diss there. I'm just saying, you know, the tiny slight pain on my cheek, very weak, almost like a fly landed on it, reminded me. That's right, bro, it's over. Oh, are we gonna get a bit more information on Ragdoll then? Is that why they showed her there?
長きにわたり君はその身を犠牲に多くを救ってくれた。
Like his chair has wheels on it.
ヒーロー、そして校長として感謝してもしきれやしない。ただ世間では君が遊泳教師を続けるのに少なからず批判意見も出ている。
Why?
元はといえばオールマイトが遊泳に赴任したのが問題。戦えない体になった今こそ再び子供たちが巻き込まれるのでは。皆不安なのさ。だからこそ今度は我々で紡ぎ強くしていかなきゃならない。君がつなぎ止めてくれたヒーローへの信頼をね。しかし脅威は拭いきれていない。これからはより強固に守り育てなければならない。そこでかねてより考えていた案を実行に移すのさ。
Does All Might get to stay?
よろしく頼むね。家庭訪問。
A dorm system. The kids are gonna stay on site. I will say, no one's been attacked at their home though, and they've been attacked at school multiple times. if I was going down the shop and every time I went down the shop I got attacked and then the shop said, why don't you just live here? That'd be much safer. I might be like, you know what? It'd probably be safer if I just never come back again. Just saying. Seems counterproductive.
一人娘が被害に遭った後でしれっと全寮制にしますって。お父さんのおっしゃることはごもっともです。しかし我々も知らず知らず芽生えていた慢心、怠惰を見直し、やれることを考えております。
I don't know if I would send my kid to a dorm.
任せていただけないでしょうか。必ず京香さんを立派なヒーローに育て上げてみせますので。
ああ、先生、いいっすよ、頭なんか下げなくて。プリント郵送されてきた時点でもう結論出てたんで。このおっさん、オールマイトの戦い見て、
こんなロッキーな人に教えてもらえるなんて、うちの娘マジブライアンズさんだぞ
って泣いてたらしいんすもん。
京香やめろ厳格な父親で抗争としてない
二人ともやめてよ、ラウドパンクじゃないんだから。
Amazing, amazing. He's trying to act like a strict
非
dad.
難されるものと覚悟していました。一杯おごります。よせやい、らしくない。私飲めないしさ。それに次のお宅はそううまくいかないと思うぞ。
Who's this? Oh.
よろしくお願いします。バンバー叩くんじゃねえ、ぶっ飛ばすのだ。元はといえばあんたが弱いしいからとっつかまってご迷惑かけたんでしょ。
二人ともやめろよ。
Okay, this is our first time meeting Kachan's parents. Already love his mother. His mother's a fucking... Even though I don't condone ever raising a hand to a child, that's fucking hilarious, man. They're the same person.
あんたも喋るならはっかき喋りなさいよ。
何この闇深い家庭。
I think they're a perfect family.
本当によろしいのです。
ああ、寮で
She just hit him again.
ありがたいよ。勝木は生地何でもできちゃうし、能力も恵まれちまってさ。よそ様からチヤホヤされてここまで来ちまった。薄っぺらいとこばっか褒められて。だから会見での言葉が嬉しかったんだよね。
誰よりもトップヒーローを追い求めもがいている。あれを見て好きと捉えたのならヴィランは浅はかであると私は考えております。
I agree. I agree. Like, it's literally like Endeavor, by the way. Also, look at his fucking shoulder muscles. They're insane. He's like Endeavor. That's the exact same vibe. I made the comparison before. Endeavor's not going to go and be a villain. He's a raging asshole and a terrible father, a terrible partner. He's an absolute dick face. But when it comes to being a hero, also his mother's got crazy shoulder muscles. He's awesome. You know, he's awesome. Same with Kachan. Exact same vibes. Absolute raging asshole. Even looks like he's wearing a Punisher t-shirt. Says all you need to know. But he still wants to be a hero. The villains are just dumb for not realizing that.
ああ、この学校は勝木を見てくれてるって。一時は不安でどうなるかと思ったけど、こうして5体満足で帰ってきてるわけだしさ。しばらく風当たりは強いかもしんないけど、私は信頼して任せるよ。な。
What about her quirk is?
こんなどうしようもないやつだけど、みっちりしごいていいヒーローにしてやってください。
The dad's quite beefcakey as well.
一杯おごろうか。
Ha!
さて次は緑アンチが近いですね。
オールマイト。
Damn.
次は君だ。
Does he know? He knows.
デクはあんたにとって何なんだよ。
生徒だよ。君と同様に善とあるヒーローの卵だ。すまない爆豪少年、ここだけはさらせないんだ。
そっか、あんたが言いたくねえならいいわ。ありがとうよ。待ってるよ。
The voice actor for Kachan must fuck up his throat like all the time. Can you imagine this? Think of this poor guy in the booth. Every line's going like like all day long. My poor guy, man. Shout out the voice actor. Shout out the poor voice actor for absolutely destroying his voice so we can fall in love with Kachan, man. That's our guy. That's our guy. He's the people's champion. The voice actor. Poor dude. He must have to drink like honey non-stop straight from the damn jar. Kachan knows. He didn't seem angry about it though. It seemed like he just was trying his luck. I imagine Deku's mom's gonna be like, no, fuck off.
ああ、今日中にクラス全員回らないといけないんだろう。ここは私が行くから、君は他を急いだ方がいいんじゃないかな。
さあ、上がってください。
失礼します。
オールマイトがうちに。お客さん、落ち着いて。
Why is Deku losing his shit, bro? You hang out with All Might all the time! Funny. So funny.
事前にお話言ってるとは思い
Deku
ま
looks
すが、
taller. Has he got bigger?
の全寮制について。
はい。
They all kind of look a bit bigger now, I think about it.
件ですが。私嫌です。
Yeah, I knew she would be.
お母さん、昨日はって考えてたんだよ。でもね、嫌なの。雫は個性が出なくて、それでもずっとあなたに憧れてきました。でも奇跡的に個性が発現してから、遊泳に入ってから雫どんどんボロボロになっていくんです。雫の腕知ってますか？これ以上怪我が増えると動かなくなるかもしれないって。先日の戦いテレビで拝見しました。
There has to be some way to fix his arms. There has to be. Otherwise, I don't know what, like, because like the anime is such a long ass anime, man. There's like 500,000 billion episodes or something in this anime. Like, how percentage wise, what are we even into this anime at this point? Deku is the main character. Bro can't lose the ability of his arms. It just go around kicking everybody's ass. It's gonna turn into Jean-Claude Van Damme or something. Just gonna be roundhouse kicking everybody. I don't know, go Chuck Norris. There has to be some way to fix his arms. There has to be. Otherwise, he's just gonna have to always be on guard about his arms for the rest of the series. I'm super curious to see how they navigate that, because it's such a big deal.
一人の一般市民としてとても感謝しています。が親としては怖かったです。雫はあなたに憧れています。雫の行く末があんな血みどろの未来なら、私は助けてー、私が来たー。
Ah,
私は
cute.
ごめんね、雫。ごめんね。私無個性のままヒーローの活躍を嬉しそうに眺めているだけの方が、この子は幸せだったんじゃないかって。
It's so weird as a parent, by the way. I don't have this to worry about. My kids are still really young, so I don't have this yet. But I know one day I will. Where as a parent, you can see the happiness in your kids' eyes, what they want to do, what they like are passionate about, but you like know better, right? And I know that sounds weird, but it's true. It'd be like you're looking at like a bungee jumping place, and you're like, and they're gonna go bungee jump, which reminds me, I had a dream that I was gonna go skydiving the other day. I don't want to go skydiving, but yeah, I was actually gonna set a sub goal for skydiving. But I don't even want to. Just in case it ever succeeded, I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, I don't want to go skydiving. I'd cry and scream the whole way down to the ground. I'd be like Deku. Yeah, the mother's obviously like, he keeps getting injured, keeps getting bad. And like, I don't want him to even be a hero anymore. Meanwhile, Deku would just be so upset if he wasn't one.
お母さん、雫、応援はするけど、それは心配しないってことじゃないって言ったよね。雫はこのまま遊泳に通いたいよね。でもごめんね、雫。
母の気持ちをないがしろにしてきた当然の帰結。
Yeah.
はっきり申し上げます。雫の親として、今の遊泳高校に息子を預けられるほど私の肝は据わっておりません。あなたがどれだけ素晴らしいヒーローでも関係ありません。ヴィランに襲われてまともに授業を続けられない、生徒の大怪我を止められない、そんな学校にこれ以上息子を通わせたくない。私は。
お母さん。
違うよ、お母さん。怪我は僕がダメなだけだよ。先生方は何遍も言ってくれていて、それを僕が。結果この現状なら学校の責任なんじゃありませんか。
少年、座ろ
う。モンスターペアレンツかもしれません。でもモンスターでいいです。私は雫の夢を奪いたくないんです。どうしてもヒーローになりたいなら別に遊泳でなくともヒーロー化はたくさんありますよね。
how do you navigate this? What the hell do you say to his mother? Because realistically speaking, Deku should go to that school. If he goes to another school, he's going to be at such danger, especially considering All For One literally said what he said. And if All For One knows, maybe other villains know. And if other villains know, Deku's in danger. And if Deku's not around the best or the strongest or in the safest place and goes to a different school, Deku might just die unbelievably quickly. But his mother doesn't know any of that.
辛いことだ。私に憧れ、私を追ってきた君にとって遊泳で学ぶということに
And he can't tell
意
them.
義がある。そこを断たれるのは。
すいません、呼び戻してきます。いいよ、遊泳でなくて。見て、お母さん、オールマイト。手紙もらったんだ。合宿の時に助けた子から。ヒーローどころか個性すら嫌ってた子がありがとうってくれたんだ。まだめちゃ心配されててダメだけど、それでも
I love the I'm sorry for punching you in the balls so much. It's so great.
この子が僕をヒーローにしてくれた。嬉しかった。
はあ、そっか。
遊泳でなくたってどこだっていいよ。僕はヒーローになるから。
君はもう君はもうただ私の背を追うだけの人間ではない。
So he still can do the form. I wonder how long he can keep up for.
支えなきゃ。
Okay, no, he can kind of he can kind of do it, maybe. Yeah, a little bit.
君の歩みを行く道を。順序が間違っていたこと、誠に申し訳ございません。私は伊豆少年が私の後継にふさわしいと、すなわち平和の象徴になるべき人間だと思っております。
ちょっとやめてください。何なんですか。
平和の象徴だったものとしての謝罪です。彼の憧れに甘え教育を怠ってきたこと、謝罪いたします。そして遊泳教師としての懇願です。確かに私の道は血生臭いものでした。だからこそ彼に同じ道を歩ませるよう横に立ち共に歩んでいきたいと考えております。
What a speech, man.
まいた。
超かっこいいヒーローさん。僕もなれるか。
Stop showing me that clip.
今の遊泳に不安を抱かれるのは仕方のないことです。しかし遊泳ヒーローたちもこのままではいけないと変わろうとしています。どうか今のではなくこれからの遊泳に目を向けていただけないでしょうか。伊豆少年に私の全てを注がせてはもらえないでしょうか。この命に変えても守り育てます。
お母さん。やっぱり嫌です。
How can you say no at that point? What other school would ever give your child that much dedication? Where the best hero that's ever existed, even if he's injured now, he is the best hero that's ever existed, wants to literally die for your child just to protect them, wants to stop them going down the same path, wants to stand right next to them the whole time. You will never get that anywhere else. There's only one answer.
だってあなたは伊豆の生きがいなんです。遊泳が嫌いなわけじゃないんです。私伊豆に幸せになってほしいだけなんです。だから命に変えないでちゃんと生きて守り育ててください。それを約束してくださるのなら私も折れましょう。お母さ
ん。約束します。
伊豆も遊泳で生活していくなら分かってるね。
It's funny how if I was in this situation and a school came and said, we want your child to live at the school, I'd say no all the time. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care what my kid says. Nope, Nope. And it would be for 100% selfish reasons. And true, you guys might be like, this is bad parenting, Luke. I don't give a fuck. My kids are kids for such a small window. They're tiny little adorable little beings. Ah, it's so cute and tiny. And one day they're going to be big. And then they're big for the rest of their life. When they hit like 18, they've got like, what, 80 years ahead of them where they're going to be grown-ups. But for those that tiny window where they're children, where they're kids, they're mine. All right? They're mine. I will protect them and love them and cuddle them until they don't want me to cuddle them anymore. And then I'm going to cuddle them anyway. I'm going to cuddle them forever. You think I'm going to let school take that away from me?
Sensei.
Definitely want to make you cry.
どうかよろしくお願いします。
Ah, that's the ending. Is there an after credits? There might be, actually. There's a fuckload, like... There might be. Let's have a little look. There is. Ooh, there's an after credits, ladies and gentlemen. We've been getting a lot of these recently.
負けたよ、オールマイト。実に醜いあがきだった。しかし君は間違えたよ。戦いの果て、弟子に寄り添う道を望んだ。離れ時を見誤った。死に時を失った。先生というのは弟子を独り立ちさせるためにいる。頼りにしてきた死が手の届かぬ場所へ去り、彼は憎悪を募らせる。彼は真に戦闘を歩んでいく。仲間もいる。仲間を増やす術も学んでいる。大丈夫だ、信楽戸村。経験も憎悪も開墾も全てを糧としろ。次は君だ。
次回予告。
So he's saying that All Might was wrong. That if All Might died, then Deku would have to become independent and strong and grow and learn from everything. Which I guess is true, but you can say that about anything, and I don't think that's the best outcome. You can say that about any kid in the world or anybody ever. It's like, alright, well, if you die, you have to learn to become independent. It's like, sure, if you threw me in an ocean, I have to learn to swim. Like, that's how it works, but it doesn't mean that's the right way to do it. So even though he's not wrong, he's also wrong, you know? And I guess we'll see in the end. Because surely we're leading up. Surely all of My Hero Academia is leading up to, like, a battle now. Right? A battle! We can see the goal. We see where it's going. We know what's going to happen. We got All Might and All Bitch. And All Bitch has been captured and All Might has been mostly killed. So, now we have All for One. That way. Nope. And One for All. And All for One going down. I don't know if All for One itself is being transferred, but the idea or concept of it at least. You know, the hero has been transferred to that guy. So All for One, boom. Tomura. One for All, boom. Deku. We now have our fighters. We have our match. We have our two contenders. So now we have our anime. Now we have our goal. Now we have our story. We've got the background. We've got everything. Everything's building up to this. And now we begin. Which is insane to say, but it's just true. Now we begin. Now we begin the journey. Because we know, like, let's not pretend, okay? Let's not pretend. If there was a crazy hero and a crazy villain, you know at some point there's going to be a showdown between the two. And now we have our crazy hero and our crazy villain. So all we have to do is wait for the showdown. There's just so many questions around Tomura, if that's his name. Facepalm. Like, what is his relationship with All for One? What is his relationship with him and the ability? Is there anything there? Has All for One just been giving him quirks? And if so, why hasn't he been showing any of them? Because that could be potentially possible, right? Maybe All for One has. Maybe All for One this entire time has just been taking quirks and giving it to him. Just like, here you go, here you go, here you go. Maybe that's what's been going on. And maybe All for One then retired himself because he didn't think any of the quirks that he had were needed at this point. But if that's the case, then if Tomura dies, it's over, right? Or Tomura gets captured or anything like that, it's done. He's put all of his faith in Tomura because I don't know how it works fully, but I'm presuming that All for One isn't transferable, right? Or maybe it is. But regardless of that, it doesn't seem like it's being used as such. So whereas Deku could always, if he wanted, just give one for all to somebody else, it doesn't seem like Tomura can give his shit to somebody else. Meaning that if the good guys win, they win forever. Is what I'm trying to say. I totally understand where Deku's mother is coming from, 100%. And I understand why she changed her mind as well. Like, I get that. I think that entire thing was so well done. She's been nervous and upset and acting like a real damn parent throughout this entire anime. I think My Hero Academia, it deserves so much credit when it comes to its writing, because the way characters act is very realistic and the story is very unpredictable and it feels like really good. And I made the comparison to Heroes before, and I only did that to showcase how much better I feel like My Hero's writing is. I just feel like it's written so well, because if you look at that whole conversation between All Might, the mother, and Deku, look at how they were all talking. That was so realistic. Her being like, "Fuck no, he's not going to a school." Every time he comes home, he's injured. His arms are gonna blow up, bro. You think I'm gonna let him go to your school? Deku is literally in a position now where he has an ability that he has to learn to use, but if he uses it wrong, destroys his arm and can never use it fully again. What the hell? You think any parent would be like, yeah, sure. Like, it makes no sense. Like, if you were told, like, okay, I'm a runner, but if I run one more race, there's a chance any race I run, my legs could just explode and fall off. You'd be like, maybe pick up a different sport, you know? Have you thought about table tennis? Try something else. So yeah, you completely understand the parent, but at the same time, if you have a child who's never going to stop pursuing becoming a hero, and then you have one of the top and most elite heroes and most elite schools ever saying we're going to cuddle him and protect him, even though they've gone through shit, there's never going to be that guarantee at any other school. So you understand it. Ah, man, where do we go from here, baby? Where do we go? Where the hell do we go? I guess we'll see. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying my reaction. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. Have an awesome freaking day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.